Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bethany Empowers Tarot. I am Bethany, and we are doing a love and romance reading for singles. So, I just did, sorry, I'm putting on chapstick. I just did a love and romance reading for just in general, so that could be for anybody who resonated with it, but this is specifically for my singles. So, if you are not in a relationship, you're not dating, or maybe you could be casually dating, but you don't have like a specific person in mind, like that you're just dating, like you've been dating consistently and you've had that conversation, we're committed. It's more so like, you're wanting to see what's out there still. You're still looking for your person. You might be in a situationship that might come through too, but generally you consider yourself single. You're not in a committed relationship. So this could represent the person that's coming in next for you. It could represent somebody that's already in your life. So we will see who that is picking up on. I'm doing it in a two-person format. So we're going to do feminine side, masculine side. You may find yourself in one side or both. Just take it as it resonates for you. Gender doesn't matter. I'm going to say she and he only because that is how it makes sense for me. But please just take it how it resonates for you. I talk about it in feminine and masculine energy because it is easily recognizable as opposites that attract and the two different energies that it represents. It's simply energy. It doesn't have anything to do with physically the physical body you're in. Because in order for there to be like a union or a relationship, there needs to be these two aspects and they are attracted to each other, right? It's like the opposites in like a battery, right? Positive, negative. So, all right, let's get into it. We're going to see how the feminine is showing up first. Ooh, the wolf. Oof. We have return to source. Let's see, how am I going to do these? The selves. Interesting. Look at that. We have 66 and 67. So she's going through some kind of process right now. We have awakening, which is the sun. Then we have the poet and the virgin. Interesting. Interesting energy. Let me just make sure that we can see. So yeah, the feminine is feeling reborn, right? I feel like possibly with the virgin, like something's brand new to her. Returning to source feels like that to me. Like, with the virgin, it's like being in a space of, what am I trying to say? Like being not in the void, like returning to source to me feels like the beginning of everything, right? And with the virgin, it's like that kind of feels the same to me. She has like a womb that's ready to be, I guess, hasn't been, oh, I'm trying to find words that sound okay. A womb space that hasn't been, I guess, tainted is what, but it doesn't mean that it's tainted if I don't see, this is why I'm trying to find words that like make sense, that are not triggering or bashing this energy, because it's beautiful. So it's pure, like maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. It's very powerful, but it's also very like innocent at the same time. I'm feeling like maybe like childlike innocence, because with the awakening card, the sun card can be about children as well, like a childlike wonder. And so it's with the selves too. This could be like she's feeling and embodying all these and exploring and awakening all different aspects of herself. And it's because she's returning to her source, right? Like who she truly is inside, that she's, all this stuff is awakening within her. It's really pretty. Let's actually read the wolf. Which I think is earth energy. Guardian of family and tribe, activism, and ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being of longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. That makes a lot of sense with the selves, right? She's embracing all aspects of herself and simultaneously other people. So, when in balance, it is reliable, democratic, and fearless. When out of balance, it is judgmental and dominating. So, to bring into balance, practice letting go. So, I do feel like that's what the feminine energy is doing. She is practicing letting go of the need to maybe control things, and is returning to source in that, like, where do I feel brand new and pure, and expressing myself from a place from my soul. Like, I feel like the poet, it says expressing soul insights in symbolic language. We have symbolic here twice too. So I definitely feel she's very tapped into her spiritual uh, senses in terms of, like, seeing the symbolism that she is represented by and that is represented in the world around her. And she's maybe she is in this wolf energy because she's protecting all of these different energies within her life as well, within herself and then with other people. She might be a mother, she might be a parent, um, and protecting children and learning how to not impose upon the pack or the tribe, you know? All right, let's see how the masculine is showing up. So he's showing up as diversity. I mean, interesting because that's diversity and the selves are pretty similar to me. It's also, look, 1 + 5 is a 6, and this is a 66. And 66 is a master number, so you wouldn't reduce it down to a 12. So it's just interesting. Like, they're mirroring each other in that the selves represent multiple selves, right? Diversity is celebrating differences. We have the heart chakra, soul family, and look, 55, another um, uh, master number. We have the oyster, and then we have the destroyer. I don't know if I'll be able to fit all these. Let's see, the destroyer, and then he's showing up as the 5 of swords and the 3 of coins, or the 3 of pentacles. So teamwork and collaboration, but this is like, it's possibly with the diversity in the soul family, they might both be experiencing some opportunities to embrace different aspects of people in their lives and of themselves. Because with these two cards, a teamwork and collaboration card, and then the 5 of swords, it's about possibly conflict, right? Mental conflict or fighting. It could be about having fights with people, right? So he might be like mediating. I want to read the oyster, and then with the heart chakra, yeah, releasing what is potentially destructive. That feels like the 5 of swords energy, preparing for new life. Yeah, he is working towards, I mean, perhaps he's navigating some conflict in his life through the diversity that he is experiencing with people in his around him. Like, it could be with work. I was feeling kind of work, but also it could be with family, actual family. And this heart chakra feels like a heart chakra awakening. The oyster is water energy. So that's being in our emotions or feeling connected to our emotions or listening to our emotions. What am I doing? That's not. Okay. Patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires and life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. So when in balance, it feels blessed, generous, and masterful. When out of balance, it is reluctant, gripping, and clams up. It doesn't feel like it's out of balance. The masculine feels like he's very much in balance. And I think he's navigating some kind of conflict. It felt like work to me for some reason, like perhaps what he does for a living, because the Three of Pentacles to me feels like work because it's pentacles. But it's something that he's very connected to. Like he might work with other people, like a very diverse group of people, and he might destroy like he might be a protector of some sort. So I'm thinking like he might be a job. He's like a police officer, a firefighter, a service job like that, to where it's like potentially needing to just release what is potentially destructive, helping other people do that. I mean, he could also be a therapist, a counselor, a teacher, something like where it's like you have to be connected. You don't have to be, but like in order to do your job well, you need to be connected in your heart some way to this position. And so that's why I'm feeling that. But it's like you might be, I think he is in balance with his oyster energy. But perhaps he's not recognizing at the moment his, or maybe he is, I don't know. I feel like he's very busy. For whatever reason, he's so busy helping other people deal with things, conflict, that he sometimes doesn't have the energy to help himself or to recognize himself, is what I was getting. So they're both mirroring each other in a way, in that they're both, I mean, he might be more externally focused and she might be more internally focused, is what it feels like. Although, I do feel like perhaps with the poet, she might speak and share more than the masculine does. So this is their individual energy, right? So far, it doesn't feel like they may not know each other. They may not be in a relationship yet, since it is singles. And so this might be like who they are outside of the connection. So I want to get more now into like who they are, because this feels like more their own personal journeys. I want to get more into like the combined energy and see how their energies are collaborating with each other. These. Okay. We have the Six of Coins, all right? So philanthropy is what I heard. They might both be in service industry jobs in terms of like helping other people. Philanthropic. That's what I was feeling with him, right? For sure. Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. About good luck and your fortune changing. I do feel like they help other people. Like both of them, their combined energy for work is they help other people. And that might be why she was showing up, right? Like in that energy of the selves, and like her energy or her work might reflect back to her parts of herself. And then same with him, but he's more of like a protector energy. He's very much in that masculine protector role, it feels like. We have plants guide us. We have awakening genius, trust, keep an open mind, and honeymoon. Okay, I want to read, what do I want to read? Wait, where's the book? There it is. Okay, I want to read first The Plants Guide Us. Oh, turn right to it. This card is about a deeper understanding of the plant kingdom and what it's telling us. Plants are the same as us and animals. We think that they are simpler, but are in fact extraordinarily complex, and they can teach us many things, even affect our consciousness and a way of thinking. Everything we put into our bodies affects our thoughts. Find the guide in the things that are already there. Notice what is around you that can already be of help. It's all out there. You just need to collect it and do it with respect. If you need help, reach out to those around you. Don't try to fight it yourself, for you are not alone. So someone could be into plant medicine or like herbal medicine, very holistic. Like someone might be very holistic, or they might both be, or they might also both be getting signs through nature, plants, and by that I mean like what am I trying to say? I was getting a very, very literal interpretation of like they might be changing their diet, right? Um, one of them might be a vegetarian, could be. But I do think that they are very connected to the natural world. Because this is combined energy. So this is both of them. It's interesting because I don't think that they know each other yet. It doesn't feel like that to me. It feels like, because plants guide us is also like finding the guides in the things that are already there around us, and perhaps it's those things that are guiding them to each other. Because we have trust, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Keep an open mind. And then, yeah, it doesn't feel like they know each other yet. Let's see, the Awakening Genius card. The spirit of creative expression, bringing forth new information, birthing, knowing that your ideas matter. Yeah, this feels very much like surrendering to the path by being led and guided, having this awakening or going through this rebirth process in order to meet the person who you desire to be with. And so they've both had to learn how to trust, right? Just maybe the process of finding the one had to open their mind to the fact that their soulmate may be different than the person that they thought they were going to be. I want to pull some more. I want to pull some cards on this one, though. Where is my deck? Oh, underneath this stack. Okay. I want to see what this honeymoon card is about. And it also feels like both of them are waiting for this good luck to come into their life. So we have the 8. So the honeymoon is 8 of Cups and Temperance. So that's, that's Sagittarius energy, but it's like walking away from the things that no longer serve you. Could be walking away from a relationship. So I was feeling like the honeymoon was kind of like taking time to rest and like, and it says holiday time together. We're coming up on the holidays as well. And so that could be significant in terms of like taking a break from walking away from, during that period of time, you're going to be spending contemplating, reflecting, working on balancing out your emotions. Sagittarius season is coming up too, which is when Thanksgiving is, right? Yeah, because Sagittarius is next, I believe. So that's in the end of November, beginning of December. So it could be that. I mean, it could also be that you guys maybe meet around that time, or you guys meet on a vacation as well, or a holiday, or you meet somewhere where one of you is taking a break, right? Taking a time away for themselves. It could be that. Okay, what else? The King of Pentacles and the Fool. So the King of Pentacles definitely feels like the masculine energy. The Devil will not leave the bottom. I don't know why I showed it to you upside down, but the Devil has been at the bottom twice now. We'll see if it comes out, but I just wanted to point that out. It's about addictive patterns of behavior, which is what could be walking away from. Yeah, it feels like the masculine is more like there's been a lot of words about new beginnings, rebirth, a birthing, right? And the Fool is like taking a leap of faith in a brand new direction. So it seems like that's what the masculine is doing more so than the feminine. You guys might meet at a party or like a holiday party, could be. You guys might meet, or could be that. Meet out somewhere in the world, like yeah, like if someone's traveling or if someone's on a vacation. Then we have the Queen of Wands underneath, and I was just saying that it seems like the masculine is also. I feel like the feminine is attracting the masculine in. That's what it feels like to me, actually, because she's more magnetic and sits and waits for things to come to her. He will take action, and I feel like he's the one who's maybe going somewhere or leaving something, and then that's when he they maybe meet up. Or yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune again. That's twice. So there's something that's already laid out. Like there's a way these two people are going to come together that's already been determined, and it's just a matter of timing. It's going to be about divine timing. It's also good luck and good fortune, so they may feel like they've hit the jackpot also with each other, or it was just good luck, or wow, if I hadn't gone here, if I hadn't gone there, if I hadn't decided to do this instead of that today or yesterday, then I wouldn't have met that person, right? It feels kind of like that, like divine intervention, fate, serendipity. It feels like that. Okay, I want to get into the advice now, and maybe we'll get some timeline about when exactly these two will meet each other. But I don't think we have to worry about it. The thing is, like, it feels like it's already been determined. Like, it's already going to happen. You guys are already on that path. So you don't have to do anything. And maybe that is the advice that might come through. Longing. Let's see. We have Mintaken. Longing for home. Belonging. The original light workers. Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? And Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeking the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Yeah, see the divine plan. There's also people in the realms above. Yeah, look at this. Surrender to rest and sleep and surrender stress. You don't have to worry about it. It's already in play for you. And so they're telling you, like, and also this was like with the honeymoon card, which I'm going to get out, right? So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, right? What do you do on holiday? You tend to rest and sleep, and you're less stressed, right? So that's the advice, is like, go just enjoy this time. And you, like, of whatever you have coming up, time off from work, time with family, maybe you are going on a vacation or something. Enjoy that time, fully take advantage of it, because somehow that energy is going to bring you guys together. Look at that. We have romance, we have no, and then we have if you believe. Interesting. So again, this is like the romance card is about this is coming in for you. You can expect it. I want to understand the no card though. With the longing for home, look at this. It's coming up again. That could represent the no, right? Is that like maybe there's a fear there, or there's like a belief that's in place that's like, no, this isn't going to happen, right? Because if you believe is basically it's up to you. If you believe it to be true, whatever you're asking about, it's going to come true. So if you believe that it's not going to happen, it's not. But if you do believe it's going to happen, it will. Again, look, there he is. So longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Longing for home to me feels like these two people know. I mean, again, this person might be going home for the holidays, and that's where you meet them or how you meet them. That, again, that's very literal, but I want to get one on this card and then on the no. But there's something about that, like going home, being home. But it's also, I think, both people are longing for that person who feels like home. And the original light workers is like, I feel like someone that you know, like your soul knows, you have soul recognition with. So let's get okay. Yeah, well, this is truth and clarity. I wasn't really asking a question yet, so I'm going to put that back. But this is also communication, truth and clarity. But I want to get, what does this know about? Okay, so the King of Wands, what's he saying no to? Whoa. Interesting. No to traveling? No to going out? Because like these two cards would indicate traveling, and I was just talking about traveling, going home. he might be choosing not to go somewhere as well. And that might be different. He might be choosing not to go home for the holidays as well. I mean, and choosing to stay home and rest instead. And when I say home, it's like hometown, right? Or like where your family lives. Interesting. He might be choosing not to join. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be those, but this is someone who takes action, right? And so he's choosing maybe not to take action and choosing to rest instead, right? So the option of going home, as in, or going out with family or being with family, might be, he might be saying no, right? And moving on from that. Again, look, that is just, I really want to get more. Look at this. Okay, then we have a yes. Yes. Interesting. Look at that. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. He's saying no to something, but he's saying yes to something else. He's saying yes to something new. He's saying no to what he's always done, right? Or what's familiar to him, which could be a relationship, which could be a pattern. He's choosing to say no. I mean, it could be as simple as I'm choosing to take some time off work, right? I'm choosing to spend some time alone rather than be with other people. And so as he's saying no to something, he's simultaneously saying yes to something else. Seems like a new beginning. Yes to something, yes to someone else he wants to spend time with. But then we also have the Six of Cups, which is about nostalgia and things from the past. This will be a soulmate, though, too, like a past life soulmate. What is this Six of Cups? Page of Wands, and it could be children. I mean, it could be his children. I mean, yeah, it might be something about children as well. He might be setting boundaries, though, with people, his children. He might be setting boundaries with someone in his life. And we have the King of Pentacles on the bottom, which is a match here. Yeah, so he's definitely walking away from, because we have the Eight of Cups again, he's walking away from something and going towards something else. I wanted to get what is the Priestess card. Like, how are you being guided to step up and lead? Okay, so again, it's like maybe he's being the example of like resting instead of, yeah, resting and choosing to put yourself first. He needs to have some boundaries with certain people in his life. Maybe it's family, maybe it's children, maybe it's, ex-spouses or current spouses, or I don't know, parents. But he's like, it's like the stepping up and leading is like showing that it's okay to rest and to take a break and to focus on your own energy and like focus on putting yourself first. That's what that feels like. And then be wanting to be around people who also support you in doing that, right? This is very interesting and confusing to me at the same time. What is the If You Believe card about? Oh, if you believe, that's about choosing. Yeah, it's about seeing that you are like, you're in charge of how things play out if you believe. Needing to make a choice. Again, it's like because we have the no and then we have the sun, which is the yes. And so it's like he's saying no to something and saying yes to something else, which is very much the Two of Wands energy. Putting himself first, taking a break, taking a pause from something, choosing to let himself rest, take some time off, because he might need to set some boundaries with people. He might need to just let himself recharge. But it does feel like in doing so, he's then somehow connecting with the feminine energy, right? Whether it's like he meets her by doing that somehow, or he goes towards her because she is the one that supports him in doing so, or helps him puts himself first. I don't know. Maybe he's going to her for something. Maybe if they do know each other, but if they don't, they're somehow meeting serendipitously through this, him choosing to do something different, saying no to something and saying yes to something else that's brand new to him, but also might feel nostalgic to him as well, like something he, like again with like the going home part, right? Like he might be going home. He might, or another thing that was coming through is like he's either staying home where he lives and choosing not to go home to see his family or see his like um to where maybe his hometown or his parents live or something, or grandparents. It might be that, or he might be choosing to go do that and instead of staying home where he lives, right? So take it as it resonates, and it's in that, like, I don't know, nostalgia that he meets or sees the feminine energy. I don't know. It just seems very dominant with the masculine energy at the moment. Um, So yeah, I'm feeling incomplete though, and I feel like I want to pull more, but I just don't know what to ask. Why am I feeling incomplete? I guess you guys don't, like, you don't necessarily like it's basically it feels like the masculine is the one who determines how this plays out, but it's almost like this is already set in motion, so like you don't have to worry. Like with the laying the foundations and divine plan, all you have to do is surrender your stress and surrender to sleep, rest and sleep, and that's how you lead to the situation. I'm going to pull maybe just like a couple of the romance angels, and then I'm going to end it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. You can email me. You can also find me on Instagram at Bethany Empowers or Bethany Empowers Tarot. If you would like your own reading with me, you can follow the links below, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Let's see. Deception, engagement, and playfulness. Someone could be engaged and they're breaking off an engagement. But there is some kind of returning to your child self, or like being playful, returning to some kind of like inner youthful spirit, right? That is coming through when it came to like the whole childhood thing or going home, that kind of thing. What's the deception card about? Somebody might just be like not telling somebody the truth. Like somebody may think that somebody is engaged and they aren't actually. So religious factors, that's about, again, it's like your religious upbringing could be that, but it's your spiritual path. It's like spiritual awakening. Someone's having a spiritual awakening. I think it's the masculine. Yeah, again, honeymoon, engagement and honeymoon. Someone is rethinking an engagement or a marriage or something to that effect, and is trying to come out of their, or maybe they're getting over it too. Maybe there was some kind of deception which caused an awakening within somebody who, you know, I don't know, it's causing them to, yeah, keep an open mind. See, that's like somebody different. Like you might have thought it was going to be some another person, and it's actually going to be somebody different. And when you tap into your playfulness, it's like it's helping you open your mind to different scenarios. And I feel like playfulness doesn't happen in, or it's like the person has to mask who they actually are, or like their playfulness with somebody else. It is safe for you to love. Yeah, because this person really wants to, or these people really want to open up and be their full selves. And perhaps that's also with the like returning home could be like, I can feel like I can be myself with this person. Yeah, reconciliation. So someone from your past, this could be the, like I said, past life soulmate, or it's someone from your past, like again, going home and meeting somebody that was like you used to date, or they're coming home and you're seeing them, something like that. Okay, one more, then we're going to end this video. Soulmate, yeah, yes, this is your soulmate. Somebody, this person that this reading was about is your soulmate, and this other person who you have to wear masks around, who you maybe were engaged or married to, or you know, um, thought you were going to be with is not actually, and this new person you're realizing is your soulmate, and you could have already ended this engagement or this marriage or this relationship, or in the process of it, but you might also be reconciling with somebody that, I mean, it could also be somebody you broke off a relationship with, right? They're coming back around, but I don't feel that. I feel like it's more so somebody's needing to leave somebody else for someone new, which again sounds kind of terrible, but it's like this is all being divinely guided and orchestrated because it's meant to happen, because this person is your soulmate. This is the person you're supposed to be with rather than the other person. And like there is a lot of maybe masks and deception in the relationship that and also that is ending. And then the love life ascending to a higher level of commitment just means like you're maybe stepping up in terms of what you are, what am I trying to say? You're having an awakening around your love and relationships, right? With this too. It's ascending to a higher level of commitment with somebody different who's on the same level or wants the same things. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, comment, email, Instagram. Also, check in with me about a personal reading if you would like one. Other than that, I will see you guys again soon. All right, bye.